Was the expectation, given that you had a very hawkish Fed outcome, and hence most global markets under pressure. 85 points gone on the Nifty now. The Sensex down about 300 odd points. What's leading it from the front on the downside is metal names. Hindalco, Tata Steel, JSW Steel are all your top losers, down anywhere between 1 to 4 odd percent. What's also batting for the bears is IT stocks. So Infosys, HCL Tech are in the red. TCS, Wipro also in the red right now, down about 1 to 1.5%. Banks, the bank Nifty is down about 190 points now. So all four indices, Sensex, Nifty, Midcaps and Bank Nifty down about 0.5 percent. And you have, names like Kotak Mahindra Bank, IndusInd Bank that are your top losers in trade this morning. On the upside, the Adani Group stocks are batting for the bulls. So Adani Enterprises, Adani Ports are up about 1 to 4 odd percent. Maruti is a tad bit in the green as well. UltraTech Cement, SBI Life, Eicher Motors. Bajaj Auto has two positive brokerage notes for going for itself this morning. So Bajaj Auto is up about 0.2%. Let's check on Tata Steel. There was an upgrade that came through, so that one as well. But of course, metals in general have been under pressure. So that's the way that, that entire pocket is shaping up. Largely, you'd have to say a weak day for the bulls, a weak start rather. The advanced decline ratio is well in favor of declines. Almost 1,400 stocks on the declining side. Not looking good. Now we're inching to almost a century down on the Nifty. The broader market's also under pressure.
Well, that's right, Sonia. I know we have opened up and we are trading at very, very crucial support zones because of the kind of writing that we are seeing at around the 17,700 put. You don't want to break this level decisively. That's 17,620 to around 17,630 odd. In terms of stocks that are moving around, the Adani Group stocks. Well, no prizes for guessing. You have Adani Green. You have Adani Enterprises actually that's opened up well in the green. So that one's bucking the trend. There's going to be some pledge that will be released out there. So those stocks are doing pretty well. Also, just pull up Kirloskar Oil Engines. Nimesh had alerted us there's likely to see a large trade. So we'll wait by to see what are the participants of that particular trade. But that stock should be in focus. This was a bit of an overhang that the street was waiting for. So that's clearly the one that's running away up close to around 7.5% because that overhang goes out of the way. A couple of other names, IGL, well, they're setting up a JV and they're going to be investing close to around 110 crores approximately for a smart meter manufacturing plant. So that stock as well has opened up in the green. Vardhaman Special Steels, well, they're getting additional business coming in from the Toyota Group. So that stock as well is up and about in today's trading session. All Cargo Logistics, they're consolidating their holding in the contract logistics business. And as they told us earlier today, that, that business could give EBITDA in FY24 to around 140 crores odd. So good news on that one, opening up with a gain of around 1.5% odd.
Okay, guys, I'm just getting some context back in that, yes, while this is a red opening, we're absolutely in sync with our neighborhood markets. I mean, this, you could argue that this is not that bad, considering the kind of shakedown that you had from Wall Street overnight. Most of the markets, mainland China, Singapore, they're all down about 0.5%. Hong Kong's actually down 2.5%. So given the context, the bulls will probably take it. The question is whether the dip gets bought or whether the bears manage to build momentum on the downside on this opening. And that's going to be the critical question that gets answered over the next couple of minutes. In terms of themes, it's very clear. A lot of the metal stocks are losing their sheen because of the recent run-up. NDTV, by the way, is seeing some pressure if we're talking about some of the Adani Group names. There's Nykaa. I just wanted to point that out. Nykaa was down on Monday as well because of adverse brokerage note. There's some more selling on that one. Even Zomato, when it first popped up on my screen, was on the downside. So just some names which are catching the eye this morning. Otherwise, the market's just holding that level of about a 75-point decline on the Nifty. The Bank Nifty is actually doing even better now. The decline is less than 0.5% on the Bank Nifty. So the big question, was this the one knee-jerk reaction to Jerome Powell, or is it the start of obviously a longer period of repricing the reality? Well, we have Arvind Sangha, who better than him, who's actually with us in Mumbai, here in the studios with us. Arvind, great to have you in. So let me ask you that question. I think that everyone's wondering. It's not like the market didn't know this, but Mr. Powell has only reiterated and confirmed what everyone's been talking about. The rates being higher for longer, sort of a theme. But you tell us,